Hey everybody, welcome in. I'm late. Welcome to the live stream. I'm Lyle. This is BUCKSGEARBOX. Still testing out the live stream thing in total, learning some stuff. I've got second camera set up today, so I'm hoping that works. That'll be really cool. Thanks for joining me, whether you're here now or later. Had a few people show up last time. 3 things I want to do today. 1, the coolest things I've seen all week. 2, I want to talk about this thing called the REC Room. And 3, most carried gear of the week. All right, y'all ready? Let's go. All right, some of the coolest things I have seen all week. Number 1, this aren't in any particular order, but number 1 is still the Giant Mouse Ace Tribeca in titanium handles and Magna Cut. This thing's gorgeous. I mean, I love me some Giant Mouse knives. I really enjoy Magna Cut as a steel, and I know they treat it right. And my goodness, in titanium. I'm gonna have to try this out. Just a beautiful knife. I know they have them at REC. I'll try to put just a link in the description below in case you want one. I am an affiliate for River's Edge Cutlery, so just letting everybody know it does help out the channel if you buy something. But that is number 1 and the coolest things I've seen this week. Again, not really in order, not a contest. Some other things I've been seeing this week, and we're in the rec room, we'll come back to that in a minute, are the Kershaw live wires that I keep popping up in people's feeds. I am really digging the look of this knife. I haven't played with one yet, but I plan on it. I know they have them at River's Edge Cutlery as well. And I saw this blue one pop up. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the one. I really love that blue. So I want to actually pop this out so we can see it a little bit better. Yeah, that's just fantastic. Low price point for an OTF and Magna Cut steel, made in the United States. Super cool. So I can't wait to try out one live. Getting a lot of good personal reviews and recommendations in the rec room I've seen. So yeah, I'm gonna check that out pretty soon. What else? Well, everyone's really sweet pocket dumps. Oh look, there's a American Blade Works. Of the Little Native, the REC exclusive is showing up in people's homes now, and they're taking these sweet pictures of their everyday carry gear. Oh man, that's sweet. That's really sick. And so it's been dominating the rec room feed. Another thing I'll get back to in a minute is that 20th anniversary video. So yeah, those keep showing up, and they're really cool. Love those River's Edge Cutlery exclusives. Next, let's see, where did I put that? That's over in Firefox. Hey, look, there's what the streaming interface looks like. This video right here, the Rec Room, or sorry, the REC 20th anniversary recap video released yesterday. I'm going to play you a little bit of it here. I've got it muted so I don't get copyright violations. That's my friend Riley. He's awesome. Definitely go over to River's Edge Cutlery on YouTube and check out this video. It's super sweet. Got a little bit of interviewing going on, some montage type stuff. I made a cameo somewhere. Yeah, there. Look at me. I'm right there. Haha. Make a face here, I think. Boo. All right. Great video. Good job, guys. Definitely go check out that video when you have some time. Next, on the coolest things I've seen this week, Jake Who Creates has got a new pry bar, and I pay attention to his stuff. I have a chickadee. He's an awesome dude, and I did not know this was coming. And I like pry bars because pry bars save knives. They do, because you shouldn't be prying with your knife, but you can pry with a pry bar. I know that's, they're expensive pieces of kit. You don't need them all the time, but I find when I have one, I almost always find a use for it. And I'm almost always carrying. I've got a Lynch Northwest, and I have a couple of other titanium pry bars that I use all the time. Fantastic. That's really sweet looking, Jacob. You rock. And then also, Luft Concepts RWB is available for pre-order. I believe that was as of today. So if you want one of these, check them out. Very cool. Awesome knives. Great job, everybody who's in on this. Beer to Gear. I know that was... it's just awesome. Just check it out. I love the black one. I think I like the black one. That's pretty sweet. Last but not least, and I don't have any screenshots or video or anything, but if you look around on YouTube, you can't help but see it. It has nothing to do with knives, but Starfield, the video game, comes out, and I'm going to be playing it next week in early release. Any other video gamers out there? Let me know in the comments if you can't wait for Starfield like I am. I'm a huge geek. All right, next. Let's talk about Rec Room on Facebook. I'm just going to bring this back up because I need to go over there. This is the Rec Room on Facebook. And I don't love Facebook, but I have it for a few reasons. One, I have it because my wife's family all live overseas, and we can keep connected through it. Number two, I work at a church, and social media is kind of important in church world these days. Everybody's on there. And three, Rec Room exists. That's a good reason to be on Facebook. It's a group. It's a group on Facebook. It's an awesome group on Facebook where the River's Edge Cutlery community can gather, share pocket dumps, talk knives and gear, and get news about upcoming drops and events. That's key, obviously. Anything that's coming up in River's Edge Cutlery, typically it's going to be announced there before it's announced anywhere else. This is my hometown knife shop. It's more than a knife shop. Knife gathering place, knife hangout, and you should go ask to join up in the Rec Room if you're on Facebook, especially if you don't live in Ohio and you don't get to come to the cool meetups very often. Rec Room is a really sweet group, so shout out to my Rec Room friends. All right, what's next? What's next is my most carried gear of the week. I like to make produced videos of this, but I figured why not do this in a live stream when I can just make really quick live updates to those things. And number one, and I did just recently mention this in a video, but here it is live in person on my live stream. This is the Vertex Gamut, the 3rd generation. This is my commuting backpack. I commute an hour to work, and I carry this with me every day. I'm going to do an actual produced video overview of this, but I thought I'd give you a little bit of a preview today. It carries a full Nalgene bottle in this dedicated pocket. Been trying to drink lots of water lately. Has kind of a nice little hidden molly thing there. It's got a top pocket where I keep all my I have to get to it quick stuff, and it's got a laptop thing here. It is totally customizable. You can change the size. You can fit any laptop you want to throw in there, and then just an extra large main compartment. Again, I will do a big full-size video of that, probably coming really soon, because that thing has been awesome, and I love it. It's a little pricey, but it does a lot of things really well, very intentionally well. Next thing on the list would be this. It's my VanQuest tool pouch. I'm just calling it that because that's what I'm carrying in it. I had an interesting experience this week where I had to take my daughter to college, and I knew I was going to need to put together some furniture with hand tools, so I packed this full of stuff. It doesn't have everything in there now, but got some pliers, got some Nipex, some I've got my Journey Tool Company bit driver, got a Leatherman, got a flashlight, just kind of the basics. I carry this in my car a lot with different things in it, so that's fun. And then on to pocket carry. Let's see here, where is my new camera? Look at that. It's my new camera view, everyone. Been working hard on that. Field notes, that's what I wrote my script out in. Love those things. First, the Hogue Counter-Strike OTF. This thing is fantastic. Just a beautiful, beautiful knife. Hogue is doing great things. I've got a good video on this, so go check that out if you want to see an overview. Next, a giant mouse. One of my favorite knives of all time, and probably my favorite small EDC knife. This thing is beautiful. It's the GMF 1F, if I remember correctly. There's a couple of GMFs. I think this is the 1F, and I'm wondering if it stands for fat, because it's thick, right? This is my favorite fixed blade to carry in my pocket. I just put it in backwards. Off camera fix. Next, another giant mouse, the Giant Mouse Ace Rio, Magna Cut steel, very beautiful micarta. I've got a video on all of these knives actually, but this one is a recent one. I just got it at a Giant Mouse event, and Jesper Voxnaes handed this to me, and I'm still not over that. It was awesome. Oops, sorry, it's kind of loud. Next, we have the American Blade Works Model 1. I believe this is version 6. And talk about an awesome American-made knife that is a fantastic value. My version has micarta on top and titanium, milled out titanium on the back, on the lock side, and 20 CV steel. My friend Sean just got one of these, and it is super beautiful. It's got the Ultim scales on it, and I believe it was Magna Cut, but I don't remember for sure. Sean, you should let everybody know in the comments if you see this. Love that knife. And again, my most carried knife 2 weeks in a row now is my Chris Reeve small Sabenza box elder inlays. Just gorgeous. This probably looks upside down the way I'm carrying that. Magna Cut steel, hollow grind in single blade shape. Got a EDC micro lanyards, custom made. Go check their website out. They're on Etsy selling those. They can custom make you one. And they also have a little spinny counter thing at River's Edge Cutlery that you can go and pick some pre-made ones out. And that is it. That's all I got. Appreciate all you people showing up. Let's see, do I have anybody in here like I did last time? Still getting the hang of this. Yeah, I've had a few views. Very cool. Thanks for checking out the video. And if you're here live, I appreciate it. I'm going to keep doing this. Going to keep learning how to do this as I go. And if you're watching this in the future, thanks for joining. Please like and subscribe and all that stuff, and share. What was your carry like this week? What was the coolest thing that you saw this week? Are you about to buy something new? And are you in Rec Room, or are you going to go join up? Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day. Appreciate you all very much. Peace.